Welcome to this new video where we dive into the timeless teachings of a philosophy that has withstood the test of time, offering wisdom to help you navigate life's challenges and cultivate a sense of inner tranquility. Today, we'll uncover 9 powerful Stoic principles that will empower you to rise above the crowd. In a world filled with constant stress and adversity, how can you stay grounded and resilient? These principles will serve as your guide to mastering that mindset. Stick around until the end, as every concept we discuss will unlock a new layer of wisdom to bring clarity and peace into your life. If you find this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop the word Stoicism in the comments. Let's get started. Lesson 1. Stop complaining about challenges, the Stoic way to transform obstacles into opportunities. Hello, Stoic learners. Today, we're diving into a powerful Stoic principle that can completely shift the way you handle life's hurdles. Stop talking about your problems. Now, you might be wondering, shouldn't I open up to my friends when I'm feeling down? Isn't it good to share my struggles? Yes, it's natural to seek support, and expressing feelings can be helpful in the right moments. But the Stoics offer us a different approach, one that emphasizes strength, resilience, and focusing on what is truly in our control. The Stoic approach to challenges. The Stoics recognize that challenges are an inevitable part of life, whether they're small inconveniences or significant obstacles. It's not the challenges themselves that define us, but rather how we choose to respond to them. Instead of complaining or dwelling on what's going wrong, the Stoic mindset encourages us to focus on solutions and harness our inner fortitude. As Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, wisely put it, the obstacle on the path becomes the path. For Stoics, challenges weren't obstacles to avoid, but opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. The power of silence and action. What does this look like in practice? It means that instead of constantly talking about your struggles, focus on taking deliberate action to overcome them. It's about developing quiet strength and resilience, even when things aren't going your way. Here's an example. Complaining about a tough deadline at work doesn't make it any easier, and it may actually increase the stress. But by breaking the task into smaller, more manageable pieces, setting clear goals, and staying consistent, you not only make steady progress, but you also build resilience and confidence along the way. The power of perspective. The Stoics also stress the importance of perspective. When we're overwhelmed by challenges, it's easy to get lost in the details and forget the bigger picture. Taking a step back and viewing our problems from a different lens can often reveal new solutions or make us realize that our struggles aren't as dire as they seem. Picture yourself stuck in traffic, feeling frustrated. Rather than letting the delay ruin your mood, you could use that time to listen to an inspiring podcast, practice mindfulness, or simply enjoy a quiet moment of reflection. By the time you reach your destination, you might feel calmer and more centered despite the initial setback. The Stoic challenge: embrace quiet strength. Here's your challenge. The next time a problem arises, resist the urge to complain or vent. Instead, take a deep breath, focus on what you can control, and take action. Cultivate the quiet strength that comes from within, and let your actions speak louder than your words. True strength doesn't come from avoiding challenges. It comes from confronting them with courage, resilience, and a Stoic mindset. By adopting this principle, you'll not only overcome obstacles more effectively, but also develop a deeper sense of inner peace and fulfillment. Lesson 2. Keep your secrets, the Stoic practice of discretion. Welcome back, Stoic seekers. Today, we'll explore another Stoic principle that can help you navigate life with grace and wisdom: the art of keeping your secrets. This doesn't mean you need to become a secretive hermit or shy away from vulnerability. But the Stoics understood that not everything needs to be shared with everyone. There is great power in discretion, choosing wisely what to reveal and to whom. The Stoic perspective on secrets. For the Stoics, our inner world, our thoughts, hopes, and vulnerabilities, is something sacred. They knew that sharing these personal aspects too freely could leave us open to harm and judgment. As Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, put it, "If you want to keep a secret, keep it to yourself." He understood that not everyone has our best interests at heart, and sometimes the deepest wounds are inflicted by those closest to us. Protecting your inner sanctuary. Consider your secrets as precious treasures, something that deserves to be guarded and respected. By keeping them close, you create a safe space for yourself, a sanctuary where you can be your true self without fear of judgment or betrayal. This doesn't mean you should become completely closed off or isolated. It's about being mindful of who you trust with your deepest thoughts and feelings. It's about choosing your confidants carefully and fostering relationships based on trust and respect. The act of keeping secrets isn't just about protecting yourself. It's also about cultivating self-control and discipline in a world that encourages oversharing and immediate gratification. The ability to exercise discretion and hold back is a powerful skill. For example, when working on a passion project you're deeply excited about, sharing it too early might lead to unwanted opinions or doubts. But if you keep your plans close to the chest until you're ready, you preserve your focus, motivation, and creative freedom. The Stoic challenge: master the art of discretion. Here's the challenge: practice discretion in your life. Be mindful of what you share and with whom. Cultivate self-control and protect your inner sanctuary. Remember, keeping secrets isn't about being secretive or deceitful. It's about setting healthy boundaries, honoring your vulnerability, and choosing wisely who enters your inner circle. By mastering this Stoic principle, you'll not only protect yourself from harm, but also foster a deeper sense of self-trust and inner peace. If you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and type "keep it up" in the comments below. Lesson 3. Don't boast about your achievements, the quiet strength of humility. Hello, Stoic seekers. Today, we'll explore a lesson about staying grounded. Even when you're excelling in life, don't talk about your achievements. Now, I can hear you asking, shouldn't I celebrate my wins and share my successes with those around me? Absolutely. It's important to acknowledge and appreciate your achievements. But the Stoics offer a different perspective, one that emphasizes humility, inner focus, and the true nature of success. The Stoic perspective on achievements. The Stoics believe that true fulfillment comes from within, not from the approval or praise of others. They understood that bragging about your achievements can foster arrogance, complacency, and even resentment from those around you. As Epictetus wisely put it, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. For the Stoics, your actions should speak for themselves. Instead of boasting about your accomplishments, let your character, work ethic, and contributions to the world be the testament to your success. By focusing on your actions and letting them reflect your values, you embody the Stoic virtues of humility and quiet strength. The beauty of humility. Imagine a skilled gardener who spends years cultivating a beautiful garden. They don't need to shout about their achievements from the rooftops. The vibrant flowers, lush greenery, and bountiful harvest are the true testament to their dedication and skill. Similarly, when you focus on quietly doing your best, constantly improving yourself, and contributing to the world around you, your actions will naturally speak volumes. People will notice your dedication, competence, and genuine passion without you needing to announce it. The trap of external validation. In today's social media-driven world, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking external validation. We post our achievements online, hoping for likes, comments, and followers. But the Stoics argue that true self-worth comes from within, not from the fleeting approval of others. By focusing on your internal progress, on becoming the best version of yourself, you'll cultivate self-confidence and fulfillment that don't rely on external recognition. The joy comes from the process of learning and growing, not solely from the outcome. The Stoic challenge: let your actions speak. Here's the challenge: the next time you achieve something great, resist the urge to boast or seek validation. Instead, take a moment to appreciate your hard work, acknowledge your growth, and then quietly move on to the next challenge. Let your actions be your loudest proclamation. Remember, true success isn't about the accolades or applause. It's about living a life of purpose, integrity, and continuous self-improvement. By embracing humility, you'll inspire others through your quiet strength and unwavering dedication. Lesson 4. The power of strategic silence. Now let's talk about strategy, patience, and a bit of mystery. We're diving into the Stoic principle of keeping your next steps to yourself. It's like being a chess master, making moves in silence while your opponent struggles to predict your next play. The Stoic take on future plans. The Stoics focused on what's within their control and accepted what wasn't. They understood that the future is uncertain, and talking too much about your plans can create unnecessary pressure and distraction. As Epictetus wisely said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The Stoics believed in action over words, so instead of boasting about future plans, focus on taking concrete steps toward your goals. Why keep your plans secret? Protect your focus. Sharing your plans opens you up to others' opinions, doubts, and expectations, which can create unnecessary noise. By keeping your plans private, you maintain laser-sharp focus on what matters most. Avoid premature satisfaction. Announcing your goals can trick your brain into feeling like you've already achieved them, which can lead to complacency. Keeping your plans secret keeps you hungry and driven. Cultivate self-reliance. Relying on external validation and support can hinder personal growth. Keeping your plans to yourself helps you trust your own judgment, make independent decisions, and take full ownership of your journey. Real-life examples, silence in action. Imagine you're working on a side hustle, dreaming of turning it into a full-time gig. Sharing your plans too early might lead to well-meaning, but discouraging advice or jealousy. By keeping it under wraps until you've built a solid foundation, you protect yourself from negativity and stay focused. Or perhaps you're training for a marathon. Announcing your goal might create pressure before you're fully prepared. Keeping it quiet allows you to focus on progress without unnecessary stress. The Stoic challenge: embrace the power of strategic silence. Here's the challenge. The next time you're tempted to share your plans, pause and consider the Stoic approach. Ask yourself, will sharing this help me achieve my goals, or will it create distractions? Will it empower me, or make me dependent on external validation? Remember, keeping your next steps a mystery isn't about being secretive. It's about being strategic, focused, and self-reliant. Lesson 5. Don't talk about others. The Stoic path to a gossip-free zone. Let's dive into a lesson all about keeping it classy and avoiding unnecessary drama. Don't talk about others. The Stoic stance on gossip. In a world filled with social media and reality TV, gossip can feel like the main course. But the Stoics believe that true wisdom and inner peace come from focusing on our actions and character, not on judging or criticizing others. Gossip can be harmful, spreading rumors, damaging reputations, and creating unnecessary conflict. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The Stoics didn't waste time pointing fingers. They focused on living virtuously. By focusing on your own actions and striving to be the best version of yourself, you avoid the negativity of gossip and contribute to a more peaceful and respectful environment. The Stoic path is about cultivating integrity and leading by example, not by indulging in idle chatter. Shortcomings: the power of focusing on yourself. Every minute you spend gossiping or judging others is a minute you're not using to improve yourself or make a positive impact on the world. It's like getting caught up in a reality TV show instead of living your own life. Instead of focusing on others, turn your attention inward. Focus on your actions, thoughts, and personal growth. By cultivating self-awareness and discipline, you become a more positive and influential force in the world, creating a positive environment. The Stoics also recognize that our words and actions have a ripple effect. When we avoid gossip and negativity, we create a more positive and supportive environment. Imagine a workplace where everyone is focused on their own tasks and lifting each other up instead of gossiping and backstabbing. That would be a much more productive, enjoyable, and fulfilling space to be in, right? The Stoic challenge: rise above the gossip. So here's the challenge. Next time you're tempted to engage in gossip or negative talk about others, take a step back and choose the Stoic path. Focus on your own growth, cultivate compassion, and contribute to a positive environment. True strength comes from within, not from tearing others down. By rising above gossip and focusing on your own journey, you'll find inner peace and inspire others to do the same. Lesson 6. Don't talk about your good deeds. The quiet power of unspoken kindness. Lesson 6 is about keeping it real. Even when you're doing awesome things, don't talk about your good deeds. The Stoic take on good deeds. The Stoics believe true virtue lies in doing good for its own sake, not for recognition. Boasting about your good deeds can lead to arrogance and diminish the impact of the act itself. As Seneca wisely said, the reward for a good deed is to have done it. The satisfaction of acting virtuously is its own reward. You don't need applause or validation to feel good about doing the right thing. The beauty of unspoken kindness. Think of a quiet stream flowing through a forest, nourishing everything around it without seeking recognition. Its silent contribution speaks volumes. Similarly, when you perform acts of kindness without fanfare, your actions speak louder than any words. People will notice your generosity, compassion, and genuine desire to make a positive difference. The trap of external validation. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking external validation for our good deeds. We post about charitable donations, volunteer work, or random acts of kindness, hoping for likes and comments. The Stoics would argue that true virtue comes from internal motivation, not from the fleeting approval of others. By focusing on doing good for its own sake, you'll cultivate genuine compassion and selflessness. The Stoic challenge: let your actions shine. So here's the challenge. The next time you do something kind, resist the urge to broadcast it. Savor the quiet satisfaction of knowing you've made a positive impact. Let your actions speak as your testament, your silent contribution to a better world. True virtue isn't about accolades or the spotlight. It's about living with integrity, compassion, and selfless service. Lesson 7. The Stoic Shield: guarding your weaknesses, building inner strength. Lesson 7 focuses on a crucial aspect of self-preservation. Don't speak of your weaknesses. The Stoics on weaknesses. While acknowledging flaws is essential for growth, broadcasting vulnerabilities can leave you exposed and susceptible to manipulation. As Seneca wisely noted, the person who reveals their weaknesses to the world is like a city without walls. Understanding the difference, flaws versus weaknesses. Flaws are imperfections or mistakes in our character that we can recognize and work on. Acknowledging them is a crucial part of self-improvement. Weaknesses, however, are vulnerabilities that can be exploited, triggering emotional turmoil or impulsive actions. They are the areas where we're most susceptible to external influence or harm, the chinks in our armor. The Stoic Shield: protecting your vulnerabilities. By keeping your weaknesses private, you protect yourself from the outside world's judgment and influence. While self-awareness of your flaws is important for growth, keeping your vulnerabilities shielded allows you to maintain emotional strength and resilience. The Stoic path is one of self-mastery, where you focus on building inner strength and responding strategically to life's challenges, without exposing your vulnerabilities to the world. The power of silent strength. The Stoics believe true strength is not found in exposing our weaknesses, but in quietly working to overcome them. By keeping our vulnerabilities private, we protect ourselves from those who may seek to exploit them, whether intentionally or not. For example, if you have a tendency to get overwhelmed by stress, sharing this openly might lead others to pile on more work or take advantage of your good nature. However, by silently developing coping mechanisms and building resilience, you can handle stressful situations with greater ease and confidence, without making your weaknesses apparent. The Stoic challenge: turn weaknesses into strengths. So here's the challenge. Instead of dwelling on or broadcasting your weaknesses, focus on transforming them into strengths. Use silence as a tool for introspection and self-improvement. Identify your vulnerabilities, develop strategies to overcome them, and let your actions speak louder than your words. Remember, true strength comes from within, not from external validation or pity. By embracing the Stoic principle of guarding your weaknesses, you'll cultivate quiet confidence and resilience that will empower you to face any challenge head-on. Lesson 8. The Unspoken Dream. In this lesson, we explore the power of keeping your deepest dreams close to your heart, nurturing them in the quiet of your inner world. The Stoics teach us that sometimes it's wiser to let our dreams grow privately before sharing them with others. The Stoic take on dreams. The Stoics were all about focusing on what's within your control and accepting what's not. While dreams are beautiful, they're also fragile. Sharing them too soon or with the wrong people exposes them to doubt, negativity, and ridicule. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, said, "The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today." Instead of getting caught up in the fantasy of the future, Stoics advocate for taking action in the present moment toward our goals. Why keep your dreams secret? Protect your vulnerability. Dreams are deeply personal and intertwined with our sense of identity. Sharing them too freely can expose us to skepticism and negativity. By keeping your dreams private, you create a safe space for them to grow without external interference. Maintain intrinsic motivation. The Stoics believe that true motivation comes from within, not from external validation. When you share your dreams, you might become more focused on seeking approval than on pursuing your passions. Keeping your dreams private allows you to stay connected to the internal fire that drives you. Cultivate patience and resilience. Big dreams often take time and effort to achieve. Sharing them prematurely can create unrealistic expectations and lead to disappointment if progress is slow. By keeping your dreams close, you stay focused on the journey, celebrate small victories, and develop the patience and resilience needed to overcome obstacles. Real-life examples: the power of the unspoken dream. Imagine you're dreaming of starting a non-profit organization to help underserved communities. If you share your plans too early, well-meaning but discouraging advice or skepticism might derail your confidence. By keeping your dream close until you've laid the groundwork, you protect yourself from negativity and stay focused on your mission. Or perhaps you're an aspiring artist, working tirelessly to develop your skills and create a unique body of work. Sharing your work too soon might invite harsh criticism or unnecessary comparisons. By keeping your creations private until you're ready to share them, you can cultivate your artistic voice without the burden of external judgment. This Stoic approach to dreams teaches us the importance of nurturing our aspirations in silence, allowing them to grow with strength and clarity before unveiling them to the world. The Stoic challenge: nurture your dreams in silence. Here's the challenge. The next time you're bursting with excitement about a dream, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, will sharing this dream help me achieve it, or will it create unnecessary distractions? Will it empower me, or will it make me dependent on external validation? Remember, keeping your deepest dreams secret isn't about being secretive or ashamed. It's about creating a sacred space for your aspirations to grow and flourish, free from the noise and expectations of the outside world. Trust your inner compass and let your dreams unfold at their own pace, without external pressure. Lesson 9. The Sanctuary of Solitude. In this final lesson, we explore the profound value of solitude and why the Stoics believed in keeping these moments sacred and private. In today's hyper-connected world, solitude is often seen as something to be avoided. We're told to be social, connect, and never be alone. But for the Stoics, solitude was not a weakness. It was a source of strength, clarity, and deep connection with oneself. The Stoic embrace of solitude. The Stoics understood that true self-discovery and inner peace come in moments of quiet contemplation, away from the distractions of the world. Solitude provides space to reflect on our values, confront our fears, and cultivate self-reliance. As Seneca wisely said, loneliness is the poverty of self. Solitude is the richness of self. For the Stoics, solitude wasn't about isolation but about being present with yourself, nurturing your inner world, and finding contentment in your own company. Why keep your solitude sacred? Protect your inner sanctuary. Solitude is a time to connect with your deepest thoughts and feelings. Sharing these intimate moments too freely can dilute their power. By keeping your solitude sacred, you create a safe space for self-discovery and personal growth. Avoid misinterpretation. Not everyone understands the value of solitude. Some may see it as loneliness or social awkwardness. By keeping your solitary practices private, you protect the integrity of your journey without fear of judgment. Cultivate self-reliance. In solitude, we learn to rely on ourselves for comfort, guidance, and inspiration. It fosters a deeper sense of self-trust. Sharing these moments too readily can create a dependence on external validation, which diminishes the self-reliance solitude strengthens. Real-life examples: the power of silent solitude. Imagine you have a daily meditation practice that helps you center yourself and find clarity. Sharing this practice with others might invite distracting questions or skepticism. Keeping it private preserves its sacredness and maintains its transformative power. Or perhaps you enjoy long walks in nature, allowing your mind to wander and creativity to flow. Sharing these solitary moments might lead to others wanting to join, disrupting the quiet contemplation that fuels your inspiration. By keeping these walks private, you preserve their unique magic. The Stoic challenge: embrace the richness of solitude. So here's the challenge: carve out time for solitude in your life and treat it as a sacred practice. Whether through meditation, journaling, nature walks, or simply sitting in silence, create space for quiet contemplation and self-discovery. Solitude isn't about isolation. It's about cultivating a deep connection with yourself. By embracing solitude's richness, you'll tap into your inner wisdom, nurture creativity, and build strength and resilience for life's challenges. Thank you for joining me through these 9 Stoic keys to outsmarting everybody else. True wisdom doesn't come from external validation or social comparison. It comes from cultivating inner strength, self-awareness, and a deep connection to your values and purpose. By embracing these Stoic principles, you'll navigate life's challenges with greater ease and unlock peace, fulfillment, and happiness. Keep practicing, keep growing, and keep shining your Stoic light.